Hello guys, welcome back to Sim UK, welcome back to Fernbus Coach Simulator. Now, thank you to everyone who commented on the last video. I now know that I am in Vienna, and although we're not 100% sure what that building was, we think it was perhaps the old telecoms tower or something along those lines. But having done a bit of research in the Austrian capital of Vienna, I have discovered that odd buildings are something of a frequent acquaintance in this area. There are houses that are built upside down, there are bus stops that are entirely unique, and a whole host of other odd and interesting buildings that you can check out in Austria. So Austria certainly is on my to-do list, but yeah, thank you very much for your input on that, guys. Today we're going to continue the journey from Vienna, or Wien, to St. Polten, or St. Polten, or however the heck you pronounce it, I don't know. One issue I had last week was that the wheel cam didn't work, and I had these major texture issues. Now, if you look at my game as it is now, how long have we got here? Oh, we're actually really early, so that's good. We don't need to worry about that so much. So if you look at the textures, even inside the coach, they're a mess. An absolute mess. And if I go outside the coach, because last time getting in and out of the coach seemed to fix it, but no, even this time it's all completely blurry. Now, some of you will know Yannick. He's, in my humble opinion, he is the best repaint specialist in for Fernbus Coach Simulator. And if you're looking for a repaint for a coach in Fernbus Simulator, look no further than Yannick. He is just exceptional. He assures me that he was inspired and learnt how to make repaints thanks to a video that I made. But I tell you what, he's taken whatever I taught him and gone to the next couple of levels. He is just absolutely superb. So definitely go check out Yannick on the Fernbus Coach Simulator workshop. Give him a big thumbs up and say hi from me, because he deserves a lot of credit for the amount of work and the amount of quality that he puts into his repaints. That's not to dismiss anybody else's repaint, by the way, but just to say that in my humble opinion, Yannick is just leading the way, absolutely leading the way. Anyway, that aside, Yannick did say to me that he felt that having too many modded repaint skins in your modded folder could cause the problem, because you'll see that the modded skins are fine. It's the default ones that seem to be having issues. Now, I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that is exactly the issue. He also mentioned that perhaps it was something to do with streaming. Now, last time, before I started my video, I was streaming live to Twitch. So I thought maybe that's what broke the wheel cam camera, which is on today, by the way, but I've no idea if it's going to work until after I finish the recording. But yeah, he suggested that there seemed to be some sort of knock-on effect after streaming if you're watching YouTube or something like that. So before making this video, I restarted my PC. So other than loading this up, I have done nothing on this PC since it booted, and still I have these issues, and that is quite significant. That is a terrible, terrible problem. So TML, nobody really has figured out what that issue is, but I tell you what, we'd appreciate it if you could figure it out, because clearly it's not everything that's being affected. As you can see here, this repaint, which is part of the TML DLC repaint, is absolutely perfect. And this repaint here of the Lufthansa airport bus is absolutely perfect. And it seems that it's the default bus coach repaints that are all screwed up. So definitely there's something weird there, and it hasn't been doing that all the time, so I think it's something new. I think you guys may have introduced a little bug, perhaps. I'm speculating, I don't know that, of course, but it does seem odd. It does seem odd, and the fact that it affects the inside of the coach as well now makes it a bit of a problem. So anyway, despite the fact that everything's blurry and we don't know how to fix it, let's get this coach started. Looks like we've got a bit of rain coming in. Now hopefully I've opened the doors. Yes, cool. So let's get these passengers on board and then we can start going. Hello there. You want to go from Wien to Salzburg? Yes, indeed. Danke. Ooh, hello, sir. I'm not sure you're appropriately dressed, but hello anyway. This is all a bit blurry too. A bit weird. Danke. Luzerne. Pretty sure we're going there. Luzerne. Yeah, danke. Wow, I didn't click on that guy at all, did I? I thought I did. Guten Tag. Cool. Put some flipping clothes on, man. Hello, madam. Dankeschön.
Guten Tag. Fahren Sie in meine Richtung?
What is wrong with your arm, dude? I mean, that's a tattoo and a half. Actually, if you look, you can see where the arms have been attached to the shoulders and not quite, hasn't quite worked that side. But anyway, express check-in. Cool, danke. Madame.
Here's my ticket.
Danke.
Dankeschön.
That might be something to do with the weird, blurry graphics, to be honest. Truth be told. Danke. So is that everybody? I think it is. And I'm meant to be having a break halfway through this. Now, I had an idea, actually, about this, because there's a timer on the coach that maps you up to 4 hours or whatever it is. So wouldn't it be great if there was like a beep alarm to warn you sort of 30 minutes before you need to have a break that you need to have a break, rather than as it is at the moment where there's no alert at all except for the passengers, who somehow seem to know how many hours I've been driving, more than the coach does or I do, which is a bit weird. But I think that's everybody on board, isn't it? See, check in, to do, everybody's done. We are off to St. Polten. Wunderbar. And I just hope that these graphical issues fix themselves sooner rather than later. Right, let's get the doors closed. Let's check that everything's on. Oh my good lord, how am I meant to see? Now, last week I had some issue with this. I can't see whether it's on or off now, which is a bit annoying. Let's put the aircon on. Turn the temperature up a bit. Wi-Fi clearance, I don't know if they're on or not.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei FlixBus. Wir freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord seid und wir gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern.
Also, you guys told me that I can adjust my seating position.
Schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an. In den Sitztaschen vor euch.
Control tab. Oh, there we go. Couldn't figure out how to do that then. Right, so the destination is on. The driver monitor is on. We think. I'm playing the announcement. We've got loads of time. So I'm way ahead of where I need to be. This is going to be terrible. I'm just hoping it clears.
Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an. In den Sitztaschen vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen und Infos zu unserem Snack- und Getränkeangebot.
Get some headlights on. I can't remember what any of this does. Windscreen, blah blah blah. We'll leave all that as it is. Still blurry.
gehen. Kein Problem.
Just
Viele unserer
hope for the
Sitze
best,
sind
I think, is all we can do, guys.
und entsprechend gekennzeichnet. So könnt ihr euer Smartphone die gesamte Fahrt über nutzen. Wenn ihr eure nächste
So we'll
Fahrt
let Chris finish his chat because we are ahead of time. Oh, I seem to have turned my thing off here. Look.
Brandaktuell alle Infos und Städteverbindungen für euch bereit.
There we go.
Natürlich wollen wir unseren Service ständig weiter
My
verbessern.
sat nav. Oh, actually, yes. Right. Let's see if we can adjust my seating position then, because I'm not happy with it as it is.
Wir danken
So,
für eure
I definitely want to come forward.
Aufmerksamkeit, wünschen eine entspannte
Is that
Fahrt
it?
und viel Spaß an Bord.
I suppose that helps a tad. What's this? That's field of view, isn't it?
We're glad to have you on board and that we can get you to your
That's not
favorite
gonna help me.
destination today. Before we set off, we would like to share some information about
That's
the journey.
irrelevant because we've got head tracking on.
Seatbelts is compulsory
This one
on board
is
the
a
bus.
bit weird. We don't need that
Please keep
either.
your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire journey. In the seat pocket in front
So
of you,
it's still not enough to be able to see around that window.
further safety instructions,
So
as
it's
detailed
not
on
good
our
enough.
snacks and beverages.
Maybe if
There's
I...
a restroom located in the rear boarding area. If you would like to browse the internet free of charge, simply log on to our onboard Wi-Fi network. If your battery
try
runs
that.
out, no problem. Many
We'll
of
try
our
that.
seats are equipped with power outlets, which are marked accordingly. If you would like to book your next journey while you're on the road, simply
We'll have
download
navigation
our
on,
app onto your
please.
smartphone so you can take advantage of our many exclusive online discounts.
It's still not ideal.
Simply visit FlixBus.
And now I kind of feel like I'm sat too close to the...
on Facebook. Of course, we're always striving to improve our service. Please use the questionnaire we send you
Not
by
perfect.
email to give us feedback about your journey.
It's not
You can
perfect,
also
but it
use
will do.
to share
Now,
your
one of the other
suggestions,
things, looks like it stopped raining
and
actually.
requests.
Cool.
We're always ready to assist.
One of the other things that
We can
I need to
finally set off.
remember.
Thank you for listening. We hope you have a relaxing journey and enjoy traveling with FlixBus.
One of the other things I need to remember is that speed limits are limits to speed. They're not targets. For some reason, if the speed limit is 100, I have to be doing 100. And it's not just when I'm driving in Fernbus that I have this problem. It seems to be a natural, consistent, repeated problem wherever I am, whatever I'm doing. Now, the engine braking issue that I had last week, I think is... How do you get in the media center? I'm sorry, I can't see the buttons to do it properly. Now, you guys kind of suggested it's because I had hill holder and stop brake on that it was so bad, but I don't know. Obviously, I can't really tell because of the texture issue I'm having. Major pain in the backside. There's that window issue again. You see, you can get round it, but it's a hell of an effort. Looks like, why the hell am I going right just to come back round and go left? Assume that's got something to do with the... No. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going the right way or not. Alright, truck, you're coming up then. Let's turn around and just follow the sat-nav. I don't think we should have to go this way, but... Go on. Go on. So, I don't need to be going at 50 kilometers an hour. That is not the target here. The target is a nice, smooth, relaxed journey for myself and my passengers. And that does not involve... Oh, man, I cannot see. I suppose I've got a mirror this time. Whoa. I don't think these textures are going to clear up, are they? It is a bug, TML. Something you need to isolate and fix. And if I can be of any assistance in achieving that, then please do let me know. I will do whatever I can to help fix this particular problem, whatever it is. So we'll just close off the road, we'll block it, with the interests of turning left any moment now. Genuinely, I don't know which way I'm meant to be going now. I think I'm meant to be going straight on, aren't I? So I've completely gone the wrong way. I'm still not 100% happy with the sat-nav, I've got to tell you. And yes, last week I made a bug, I made an issue. I turned left when I wasn't meant to. That wasn't a bug with the sat-nav, that was a bug with me. Wasn't paying attention, and yes, I went the wrong way. I know. I know. As soon as I edited the video, I saw that I did that. I could have put a comment in there just to clarify, and I probably should have done, really. But no, I didn't. I didn't bother. For whatever reason, probably because I was short of time or short of patience. I don't know, something or other. Damn these textures! Let me just try something. Try something rather than nothing. What's this? Shadow quality. Is it something to do with the shadow quality? No, actually, it's not, because I turned that down last week in an attempt to fix it. Nope, that hasn't fixed it, is it? Nope, that hasn't fixed it at all. Sorry guys, just had a text from my good lady wife telling me that my lunch is downstairs, which is nice. She's brought me lunch. A nice little surprise. I don't know what it is, but my spider senses tell me it might be a McDonald's cheeseburger. And the reason for that is because we got a McDonald's cheeseburger, one of those Monopoly token things, and it had a free burger on it, so I suspect it's probably that little treat. I had fruit for lunch, and it was yummy. I had a banana, an apple, 10 grapes, 5 strawberries, and yeah, some berry juice. It was absolutely delicious. Also known as a fruit smoothie. I don't know what the point of going this way was. I'm a bit irritated that I actually took this route, but we haven't hit anything yet. And that's what the sat-nav wanted, so what's the sat-nav wants? The sat-nav gets. And yes, I can confirm that when I take my foot off the accelerator now, it is not slowing down ridiculously. So that does appear to have helped. So thank you guys for that. That is a massive bonus. I can't figure out which way I'm meant to be going here. If you look at my sat-nav, it's just every single road has got a yellow squiggly line on it. I'm pretty sure I came in from that direction over there, so I can't imagine I'll be going that way, back that way. Let's have a look at the old... That's not the map. Where's the map? I don't need to look at the map. I'm pretty sure it is this way. So today I am going to be looking for a very comfortable, issue-free drive. No collisions, no speeding, no mistakes, he says. realising that even though I'm trying to drive nice and casually, I almost went over the speed limit straight away. So it's going to be tricky for me, this is, to try and keep my speed within the realms of what's acceptable. What's that across the street? What is that? It's like a huge bit of grass. Oh, what's going on? Oh my gosh. Needless to say, that was pretty freaky. Am I actually not on the road? I think I'm on the I think I'm on the hard shoulder. What is going on? Oh wow, there's some issues. Now, is this something to do with the DLC? I don't know. It's possible, I suppose. It is possible that it is DLC related. It certainly seems to be a big problem. So I'm going to set my cruise control to 76, put my foot flat down so we can get up to 100 going up here, and then whenever the speed drops, or the speed limit drops, I can just take my foot off the accelerator, and theoretically we should drop down, and you should drop down to the appropriate speed. Now, I've just spotted on the sat-nav that we've got a parking area coming up. It seems as though it's on the left, so maybe we can't actually get to this one. But if we can, that might be the right place to stop and have a break. And I'm hoping, hope upon hope, that when we have a break and the game kind of resets itself, that maybe all these textures will be working. But it's quite a significant issue, this. I'm assuming, and you should never assume because it makes an arse out of you and me, but I am assuming at this moment in time that it has something to do with this DLC, because I don't recall having seen this prior to the DLC. I could be completely wrong, that is speculation. But I mean, this is significantly not right in a big way. And seeing as how I'm not the only one that's experiencing this, seeing as how yeah, we can't get over there, by the way. Seeing as how I am not the only one that's experiencing this, I think it's something that TML need to look at. And if it's something, if it's a feature that we need to change something on our PCs, well then, you know, that's fine, stay there, buddy. Oh look, we're almost at our destination. This is a nice short one. Didn't really get to, look at that, all the rocks floating in midair. Didn't really get to keeping an eye on that speedo. I bet I can't get across now, can I? I need to come across, mate. You need to give me space. You foolish moron. I did indicate, I did. I bet this looks spectacular. I bet this looks spectacular when all the textures are in. Looks a bit weird right now. Oh. St. Polten. Nice, easy drive today. Hopefully, guys, I'll have figured out what the hell is wrong with the textures before the next episode. Because it's not only is it making it really ugly to drive, it's making it really difficult to drive because I can't see the road markings properly. And look at this, look. That's not normal. That really isn't normal. So, my apologies. I don't know what this is. I don't know why this is happening, and I don't know how to fix it. Two serious issues. It's on yellow. That means we can go. But other than that truck that didn't want to let us in, I'd say we've done reasonably well at keeping a nice steady pace. St. Polten. Holy cow, which way are we going? See, the sat-nav is not right. How do you zoom in the sat-nav? Is it Q? See, look. What does that tell me? Oh, actually, it does. It says straight on. I'll concede that if you use your logic, you can figure out what it's saying. But, to be honest, when you're driving, you don't really want to be doing logic tests. You just want the information you need to be passed to you in a concise and clear way so that you can process said information and act upon it accordingly. Especially when your textures look like this. This is insanely bad. I have no idea why it's like this. I'm going to have to do some Googling and see if TML have even addressed this issue, because it is seriously bad. It's a serious texture issue with no obvious reason or solution available, or so it seems. Yeah, we're up curb there. So this is our stop coming up. Couple of people waiting. Guys, I'd like to thank you so much for watching and commenting and liking and just being bloody awesome. Pretty much like this game 99% of the time. But today we had a few bugs, a few issues. But wow, look at those chips over there. That's so cool. But thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And here we are. We have arrived at our destination in one piece. And I, for one, am very glad. So until next time, take care. I'll see you soon. Goodbye for now.